Happy spring! I think it's been spring actually for a little bit now, but let me say, I feel like I'm officially in the spring mood. I'm ready for spring. Spring is my favorite season because I am obsessed with rain. I love rain so much. Some people don't like it and it weirds me out. I mean, okay, I take it back because I kind of get it. I kind of get like, oh, it's not as much fun to like go outside and, vitamin D and all the things. But y'all, rain is so amazing and I just love to like sit inside and hear the rain coming down on the window or like the thunder striking, whatever, lightning striking, thunder booming, whatever it is. It is so fun to me. And so obviously every season we do one of these little essentials episode and I'm officially ready for this spring essentials episode. So let's get into it. Okay, I usually am extremely organized for these episodes for you guys. I'm like, I have a list of like what to do, what to buy, what to eat, all of this stuff. This time I just have a list. Like I was just in such a inspirational moment that I was literally just writing things down as fast as I could because oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. And I also tried to make it not as like cheesy, not like, go on a picnic. But there are probably some cheesy things on here because I mean it's spring. Like the number one on my list, like I'm just gonna give it to you right now. The number one on my list is florals, and I mean florals for spring, groundbreaking, right? Any of my Devil Wears Prada fans out there got that reference. And if you haven't seen the Devil Wears Prada movie, oh my gosh, it's so good. I remember Matt and I were dating, and I made him watch that movie because I loved it so much, and he was like, this explains a lot about like your personality and it's really sad that this movie formed you this much because it's kind of intense, but I love it and it's all about fashion. And anyways, just a little fun little story for you. Right now I'm just drinking water. I am running errands later, so I'm gonna go out and grab some Starbucks. I'm gonna be getting my chai, an iced chai latte with, I don't know what I'm gonna put in it today. I don't know. We're going to see. Something delicious, though, whatever I'm feeling in the moment. I like brown sugar in there, vanilla. I wish Starbucks had a good lavender because I love a good lavender. But they don't, so it's okay. So I'm going to get something fun because there's a gift card. And if you have a gift card, it's free. So it tastes better. Okay. It tastes better when it's free. Updates for you. This is so stupid, but I'm so excited. A company sent me new golden hoops that are waterproof. So I actually have enough hoops in my ear now that it takes up each hole because I have 3 piercings on each side and then an extra cartilage one on my right side. And I have enough hoops for all of them now. So I've got like little gold hoops in all of them and it's just so cute. So that's like a little update for you because I love it. So that's really all I've got. I just kind of want to talk about everything we need for spring. Okay. I just want to talk about this so badly. I doubt you guys can hear it because I've got like noise canceling stuff, but my gosh, the birds are tweeting so loud outside my window right now and I can hear them in my headphones. I'm worried you guys can hear them too. Actually, you know what? That's on brand. That is on brand for this episode. I hope you can hear those birds, which I doubt you can, but I hope you can. Okay, I already told you my first one. My first thing on this list is flowers. And I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna be basic and then I start with flowers for spring. I understand I've already let you down. Guys, Matt went grocery shopping. We take turns depending on what's going on with like meetings and all of the things in both of our lives because we're both pretty busy people. So we take turns grocery shopping. And he went grocery shopping and came home with a bunch of flowers. Like not just like one little bouquet, which would have been so sweet. But no, this man comes home with like 4 different bouquets. And the reason why is because he knows that taking the flowers out of that little plastic, taking their leaves off, cutting the stems, putting them in vases, that is a new level of joy for me that I'm not sure what else I can equate it to because it is just so peaceful. I will literally turn on some light music, maybe a podcast if I'm feeling it, and I will sit there and tend to my floral arrangements for like 30 minutes. And I'll just make them look cute. My current flower obsession is hydrangeas. I'm not sure that will ever not be my flower obsession. Whenever Matt brings me hydrangeas, I literally put it right next to my desk because I love looking at them 24/7. But we also got some eucalyptus and like some other fun little flowers that I have no idea what the names are. But they look really, really good and they're really sweet. And I'm very, very grateful for them. And they made my entire apartment just feel like spring. And I feel like if you too are struggling with the fact that it's spring and, maybe the weather is not perfect where you're at, or you're still feeling like the heaviness of whatever winter left you with, I just encourage you to go get some floral arrangements. It's like $10 to go to Trader Joe's and get like a couple of them. It's not that expensive, and it is such a treat, man. It is such a treat to have some flowers in the house and just liven up the space a little bit, okay? Now I want to talk two fashion things for spring. Okay, I've been listening to some fashion stuff. I try to stay, up with the game of it all, I'm not fashionable in the terms of like trendy. I think I dress cute, but I don't really stay with like trends. I'm more of like a capsule. Like I look at a piece and I'm like, how many times can I wear this? Not, is it trendy? And I actually want to do a whole podcast episode on this coming up of like fashion and all of the things that go along with it. Okay. I have very fun podcast episodes coming up, some very fun guests, and I'm just so excited for all. But that was a total side note. Anyways, spring fashion. I've been listening to all the podcasts and reading all the little blogs, and I think the trends are not it for me. Everything's feeling maximalist. Lots of layers, lots of belts, like not like in your closet, like you're wearing lots of belts at once. Lace and denim are huge. Like the bright oranges, they're back. I don't know. It's just the trends right now are not for me. I dress like a neutral girly because I feel like there's a lot of chaos around me a lot of times. And so I love neutral home decor and neutral clothes because I feel like it's just a calming presence. I've always thought that when a woman walks in with like an all white outfit or cream outfit or something like that, it's just a power move. And I've always loved those fits more. So I was like, why can't I make my whole wardrobe that? Oh, wait, I can. So anyways, oh my gosh, guys, did I do the drink that I'm drinking? No, I did. Okay, never mind. We're good. I looked at my Stanley and I was like, oh no. Okay, anyways, what I will actually be participating in with the spring trends of 2023. First of all, I do think that the layering of the jewelry is cute, and I like the comeback of pearls. Pearls are slowly making their way back in. I think we saw it a little bit last summer, but I feel like it's coming a little bit like faster or harder or whatever this time of like, yes, this is the season for pearls. And I actually have like a cute little dainty gold chain on right now with like one little pearl just sitting on there. It's cute. It's simple. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm here for the pearls. And then the other one I'm here for is cardigans, which I think if you would have told me that like 2 years ago, I would have been like, absolutely not. Cardigans are not a good look. But no, I think I have like 4 cardigans in my closet right now. And they've been sent to me by companies, that are trying to promote their spring line. And that's always interesting too, is like someone who receives PR packages and then also a bunch of packages for that companies pay me to like wear. It's very interesting to me to see the trends that they all follow because like they'll all send me like the same virtually the same thing with their own take on it. And there are a lot of cardigans going out, but I'm here for it. I really am. I think that if you can, because you can dress it up or you can dress it down, okay? And this is what I love about the pearls too. I could put a flare trouser pant with a white t-shirt and a cardigan, tuck the t-shirt in, have the cardigan slightly buttoned, put a pearl with that, wear some heels, and I have like a really cute outfit for church. Like that's like a dressed up outfit. Or I can put it with some distressed jeans, some sneakers, a tank top, same cardigan, same pearls, and that is like a great streetwear fit. So I don't know. Those are 2 things that I'm seeing this spring a lot that I'm here for. I'm not here for the headbands. Watch me like eat these words here soon. I am not a headband girly. And I think because I overwore them in like 5th grade, I wore them too much. It was too dramatic. All right, we're spending too much time on this. We're moving on. I'm not spending a moment longer. Let's talk about food. Oh, I am staying organized. Go me. Okay. Lemon ricotta pancakes. Guys, okay, first of all, spring I feel like naturally means brunch. Okay, like if it's springtime, you have to be incorporating brunch in. I don't care if this is Sunday after church, Saturday, or maybe like some random Tuesday that you have the morning free. Like, you have got to go to brunch in the spring, okay? It's just magical. It's magical, okay? And when you're there, oh, I pray for you that they have lemon ricotta pancakes because my gosh, they're so good. And lemon blueberry ricotta pancakes, absolutely amazing. They like are life changing. My favorite place to get them, First Watch. And they have those in a lot of places. So hopefully wherever you're listening from, they have a First Watch. They're so dang good. But if you can't get lemon ricotta pancakes, it's okay. Just go to brunch. Have some fun, okay? Order a chai tea because I also feel like we're coming out of winter. And winter to me is lattes and hot coffee, hot teas, hot matchas, that kind of thing. And it's just, I don't know. That's the drink in my head that goes with winter. But spring is all about the lemonades and chai teas, okay? Like if it is the afternoon and I don't want something like creamy as we get warmer, and when I say creamy, you know what I'm like that milk-based stuff? Like a refresher, a tea, a lemonade, so good. But I also think we're getting a little into summer now. So you got to back it up a little bit and stay right in the sweet spot with maybe a lemonade, but mostly an iced chai, okay? Iced chai is simply unmatched. I think they're fantastic. I'm trying to think if I have any other food on here. My current food fixation is red pepper flakes, feta cheese. Not together, guys. Well, I mean maybe sometimes, I don't know. And lemon. Those are like the three things that I'm like I cannot get enough of. I just want them on everything I eat, depending on what the food is. Like if it's a sweeter thing, I want lemon on it. If it's like a savory thing, I want feta or red pepper flakes on it. I don't know. It's my food fixation. Okay, moving on. I also think this is the time of light makeup. Okay, and here is what I mean. I mean, you can wear whatever makeup you want, just like you can not wear pearls. Like, this is just my opinion on spring and some things that I think are really good for spring. Put on some skin tint or sunscreen, okay? Skin tinted sunscreen is the best. I live for mine. I use BB cream. It's amazing. At least I think I use BB cream. I did at one point. I don't know if that's the one I'm using right now, but I will wear that if I'm going outside, just so I have sunscreen on. If I'm not going outside, for like a walk or anything that day, like if I have a bunch of meetings, I don't put sunscreen on, which is really bad. I need to get better at that. But then I also love a good self tanner. So if I like know I have meeting this the next day and I'm not going to be wearing like my skin tinted sunscreen. Wow, that was actually hard to say. I will switch over to a self tanner the night before. And it just makes it so I don't have to wear foundation. Okay, my skin has been clearing up really nicely and it just maybe smooths out some of like the redness that might be left behind. And I wear my self tanner then as my foundation. Like I'm just that carefree. Like if I have a blemish, honestly, I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't care because everyone gets them. And I'm not going to try to like cover it up and put a bunch of toxins and chemicals on a part of my body that's trying to heal, like truthfully. And I mean, trust me, there are times where like maybe I have a photo shoot or maybe I have like date night with Matt or something. Like, okay, yes, I'll like wear more makeup. I'm just saying like everyday life. I will wear blush because blush is life-changing. It's so good. I love blush. And then maybe like a light lip oil. I'm not big on like lipsticks, anything like that, but a lip oil. I think they're good. I think they're nice. And then if I'm feeling a little extra spicy, I'll put a little mascara on. I am very, very, very tempted to go try a lash lift and tint. Never touch my eyelashes again with mascara. And I have this irrational fear. It's so bad, but it's like a really intense fear that all of my eyelashes are going to fall out. And I think it might be because everyone's always told me my whole life, like, oh, you have like the best eyelashes. And I'm scared to lose it, okay? I'm scared I'm going to lose all my eyelashes someday. So I wear mascara very, very, like, liberally? Very rarely, okay? I really try to avoid mascara if I can. But if I got a lift and tint, it would, like, keep my eyelashes up. But then I'm so scared to go in and have that little, like, it's not like a procedure. I don't know. just I'm scared to have it go them touch my eyelashes because what if they all fall out? So I don't know. I'm still like a little torn on the eyelashes. If you've ever gotten a lift and tint for eyelashes, can you please DM me and just like tell me what happened? How did it go? Okay, like was it chaotic? Because I feel like it was chaotic, but why am I still so tempted? Okay. Anywho, moving on. It's obviously walking season. Okay, like even if the weather isn't great, you got to kind of like just force spring to come. And a big way you can do that is to literally go on walks. Like bundle yourself up if you have to, but just go on a nice walk, okay? You already know if you're listening to this podcast right now, you can pause this. You can go put on your shoes, put in your headphones, AirPods, whatever, and go start taking a little walk and walk until this is over. And it's just going to make you feel better. Even if it's chilly, just put on some gloves or something. And it just puts you in a spring mood. I am a huge proponent of walks all the time. Actually, as soon as this is done, I'm going to go on a walk because my dog is now staring at me because I've said the W word so much. But it's okay. Anywho, I think that going to state parks for this is great. One, they're usually pretty clean. Two, they're usually pretty safe. All the ones that I've been to have been very safe. I don't know if that's like a just like area that I go to or if that's regular or not, but they're also pretty. You know what I mean? Like these are regulated areas. Usually they have some sort of like patrol state park rangers. I think they're called rangers. And it just is a good place for a walk, in my opinion. It really is. Like just go on a walk there and you can do a little loop, you can do a big hike, you can stay as long as you want, you can bring snacks, whatever it looks like. I love a good snack in my fanny pack when I'm going. And I think that Matt and I actually started going to some of them, and actually ones that you even have to pay to get into, which you don't have to do. You can go to the free ones. And it's just so much more fun because I feel like it's more intentional. So I would say schedule a time for yourself to literally take yourself on a little hot girl walk in a state park, whether or not you have to pay there, because it's just so fun and it'll give you spring feelings. You'll see all of the plants start to come back alive. You'll maybe see some animals, hopefully nothing too scary. And I think you'll have a lot of fun if you do this. So that's something to do, okay? I've actually got a couple little things to do on here, okay? Next up, oh, I hope you have one of these near you, a farmer's market. So actually, our farmer's market here in Texas, it goes year round. However, I don't go in the winter because it's cold and I'm not really enjoying myself and it's not fun. And if I'm not enjoying myself, that means I'm probably in a bad mood and then I'll put Matt in a bad mood and it's maybe not worth it. But it's spring now. So a spring essential is find a farmer's market, okay? I'm sure there's one somewhere near you that you can go to and it's just so much fun. Like I love farmer's markets. My two essentials at farmer's markets, the things I'm always looking for to actually buy. I'm always looking for everything else, but I love honey from farmers markets because that natural honey without all the extra stuff is amazing. It's so good and honey from farmers markets just hits totally different. And then I also love bread. Bread from farmers markets is so good. Sourdough specifically. I am on a sourdough kick. You can add this to my food obsession list, but I've been on this for like a while now. I will eat sourdough bread probably for the rest of my life. I didn't realize that it's actually like pretty good for you and it tastes amazing. I love sourdough bread. Just makes everything I put on it like feel fancier. Like, oh, I'm making toast. Well, it's sourdough, so it looks fancier than like the little like, whole wheat like squares. I don't know. I love sourdough bread and I love when you can get it from farmers markets. A few honorable mentions. Fresh flowers, definitely. Seasonings, like they're for meat, but I put them on potatoes mostly because I'm a carb girly. And also, salsa. Guys, I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is about these salsas. They're fresh. They're amazing. They're delicious. So go to a farmer's market and trust me, you will leave feeling very enthused for spring, okay? Next up, a baseball game. This is like, I'm so shocked it made the list, but it really did. I'm actually so excited. Matt and I are going to a college baseball game. Oh gosh, is it next week maybe? And I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's going to be great weather. I'm going to eat a pretzel and maybe a lemonade. And I'm going to sit there with my sunscreen on, maybe getting a little vitamin D. And, I'm going to be engaged for the first 2 innings, and then I'll check out and probably bring my Kindle. I'm very much so looking forward to this. And this actually definitely gives me a little bit of a, well, I want to talk about this. I want to be a golf cart girly. And when I say that is I want to be like, I want Matt to golf and I want to sit in my golf cart with my little drink, reading my Kindle. And then when he's done golfing, he'll come and drive. I don't want to drive. He can drive to the next hole and then I'll just sit there and drink my drink and read my book outside in the fresh air while he golfs. I'm sorry, this sounds amazing to me. The problem is Matt is, in his own words, horrible at golf, and I'm not sure he likes it either. I'm not sure. I'm really trying to make him like it though, because that just seems like the life. So I figured while I'm waiting for him to be a golf guy, so I can be a little golf cart girly, I am going to embrace this baseball season. He loves baseball games. They're very spring-esque. I can wear a cute little outfit. I'm going to go sit, be in the sun for a little bit, get some vitamin D, eat some yummy food, and read my book. It's going to be amazing. And even if you're going to not like a college game, you don't have to go to like some crazy professional game where oh my gosh, I went to the White Sox game once and I think I'm actually still scarred from it because people were mean. And granted, we were in Chicago, but the parking was the worst time of my life. For some reason, I drove, and I think that it was almost to the point where I said I was never going to drive again. And I meant it. I hate it. It was a horrifying whole thing. So go to a chill baseball game. The minor leagues, great. Cheap tickets, cheap food. I don't know if it's good baseball because I don't really care. But anyways, a baseball game is fun. Next, diffusers. Okay, we are out of candle season, and that hurts a little bit to say. I get it. I'm here for it. I mean, I hear you. Okay, it's hard to hear we're out of candle season, but I really do mean it. When it's getting warm out, the idea of lighting a fire in my home kind of bugs me, and probably because I'm one of those people that tries to keep the heat on as long as we can before the air conditioner goes on, and then vice versa. So when the temperature starts rising for at least a little bit, it's usually pretty warm in our apartment. Because we're saving money for a house. I don't have money to necessarily just throw at the air conditioner. But yeah, with that being said, the idea of lighting a candle is not my favorite. So diffusers are in, okay? I have diffusers going pretty much in every single room, sometimes all the same scents, and sometimes I'm wild and I do a different scent in each room. I don't know why, but it kind of feels like the air is getting cleaner. It adds a little moisture in the air. It's just refreshing. It's great. It's amazing. And I'm not dealing with a candle in the spring and summer. And I stand by the spring and summer. I really don't think that candles are huge for it. But diffusers are. I'm big on diffusers. There's still a nice, pleasant scent in the air, okay? Next, Noah Kahan music. I swear. This music is so good, okay? It is. I actually don't know what it's described as. I don't, except it's amazing. It's incredible. He has an album, and I love it. Matt actually thought about getting me tickets because I play it all the freaking time. And it is a spring album. I just feel spring when I listen to it. I also feel a little fall. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel a little fall. But I think in terms of albums, I don't know. There's not a lot of music that I listen to. I'm like, oh, this just makes me feel so happy and at peace and just restored. You know what I mean? As far as secular music goes. But let me tell you, this album is so good. So if you are listening, Noah Kahan, it's Kahan. Yeah, there we go. And the music is immaculate. It's great spring vibes. And I will be listening to it all spring long. Next, I know you guys have been waiting for this review for a while because I am literally working my butt off to get Shelby Sacco on this podcast, okay? I want you to know that I am trying so hard. So anyways, I actually just sent an email this morning and I was like, we'll see if this happens. So with that being said, her company, Memory Greens, I started taking it. It's amazing. My favorite flavor is the lavender lemongrass, which it sounds good. And I actually have been drinking it hot, but because we're about to join spring up, we're not joining spring. It's about to be spring. Whatever. It is spring. I'm switching to iced. And it's amazing. I'm very excited about it. It's really, really good. If you want to try it, you can use code Belle. It's just my name. And you save money. So that's a shameless plug because it is really good. It's helping keep me on track with healthy habits and all of the things. And that's pretty much, yeah, that's all I wrote down. I just want, like, guys, I just want to have a good spring. Spring is my favorite. Spring is always when I feel the most inspired, when I feel the most restored. I feel like winter is very draining most of the time. Most of my winters are very draining. And I don't know if it's just been a lot of like school or if it's weather or the darkness of like the sky. I don't know what it is. But I find that winter is usually spent like planning and plotting and just dreaming for me because I don't necessarily always have the energy to chase those dreams. And that's totally fine. But I always find that in spring, I'm feeling a little more pep in my step. I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I take the steps that I do. This is what I'm working towards. This is what I want in life. And I think it's good to have that. I think that spring is naturally that time for it. So these are just some fun things, some fun essentials for your spring season to get you inspired in all aspects of your life, whether it is doing something, whether it is wearing something or buying something for your home. There's a lot of ways that you can begin that mindset of restoration and rejuvenation. And that's ultimately what spring is. So here are all the essentials, and I hope you love this episode, and I am super excited to see all that spring is going to bring, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week.